Hello, everyone. This is Samantha coming to you from My Dolly Dreams Came True. Y'all, say hello to all of our besties. Happy Thursday. We have an amazing guest with us today, and we have some doll mail as well. I'm going to turn it over to Army Jules Barbie so that she can share the doll mail and our guests. Hello, everyone. As Samantha has mentioned, we do have an amazing guest with us today. Also, we have some doll mail um, today that we're going to take a look at, and I will share where I got it from. I would have never thought that I would have gotten it from there, but I'm going to share with you anyway. Trying to do something, y'all, because I kind of should have done it before. Okay, we good. Before I try sometimes I try to have everything set up before I do things, but sometimes I don't have things set up as I should. So I'm getting there. Let me see something here. Okay. Um, before I get started, I want to give a shout out to Glenda Doll because in the video that I did for last Thursday, I shared a 1990s Barbie, and she identified who that Barbie was for me. So when I restyle her and we do the identification, I do have who she is again. I want to give a shout out to Glenda Doll. Thank you for your constant support and for pulling your doll friend out when she was in distress because I didn't know who the doll was. I truly appreciate you, and I appreciate all of my doll family. But um, from time to time, I will be giving shout outs to people, which I will do that. So, yeah, I'm giving a shout out today to Miss Glenda Doll. Thank you for supporting me on YouTube and also on Instagram, and for all the other doll family friends who support me on YouTube and who also follow me on Instagram. So, I wanted to um, do that first. So, without further ado, as y'all know, as I do collect, I still collect the original Rainbow High dolls that came out, in the late 20s, 2020s. And I came across this Yummy Land doll that we are going to unbox. Um, I was cleaning up some stuff and I came across her. Here's when I honestly think happened. um, I believe that someone hid my doll, and y'all gonna think I'm crazy. When people want to gaslight you and make you think you going crazy, they'll hide things. And I do, have members in my family that do those kinds of things, that live in a house with us. And they don't think I know that they do that, but I know that. And I speak evasively because I'm not going to name anybody. But this isn't the first time this has happened to me, and I've found things that I have purchased or put in particular places either hidden or move to another place. And because my memory isn't the greatest sometimes, because I do suffer with some forms of amnesia due to trauma, that's something I have a hard time remembering sometimes. Um, so when I was, you know, going through boxes and um, looking for doll art to use in the diorama that I did, which thank y'all for the video, yesterday's video. And again, thank y'all for being supportive and for being subscribed to my channel through thick and thin. I'm grateful for y'all. So when I was doing that diorama, which you saw, and if you saw the short that I did, well, I didn't have any background on that. I was using some of the doll art to create the pictures for the bedroom for the diorama. And when I went to look there, I saw the Yummy Land doll in there. Now, because I have done a full study and examination on toxicity and having toxic family members, whether it's your parents, your children, and things of like that. And I actually used to be in association with a person who actually went through that kind of gaslighting and control and manipulation and hiding things before she was divorced. So I got to get a first-hand look of what that actually looks like. And so because I got a chance to see what that looked like, I wasn't surprised at what I had seen, because I had been seeing signs of it for a very long time. But I just had to watch and see what was going on. And so because I do see it, I'm not surprised. It used to make me really angry. I still don't like it, but I see that it happens. So that's all I can say, and I apologize if I sound evasive, but this is a form of gaslighting. When your stuff, when someone hides your items and you had it, or something wasn't there and they put something where, or they move something where it should not belong. That is a serious form of gaslighting. And I can't even, I know that I bought a lot of Yummy Land dolls during the summer, and I have bought them over a period of time because they're really cute. I don't like the new series, and I think I've explained that many, many, many times before, but I love the Yummy Land dolls because they are just so cute, and they fit well in my on my cutie wall, which turned into my wall of healing. So I do intend to do more little cutie spaces, because the little cutie spaces, for some reason, it just makes me so happy. And I love all of my dolls. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love all of my dolls, and I'm grateful for that I have them. But when I look at those little teeny cutesy dolls, it's just something about them that just spark an instant smile on my face. I mean, it's deep, deep smile for something that's cute and adorable, and it just sparks a little bit of happy. And I do that because um, I don't I don't enjoy happiness like a lot of people. It's fleeting. So it's like when I have those moments of happiness, I really, really try to enjoy them. So I have things around me that could potentially spark that happiness, even if it's for a few minutes. Um, I have had it to last a couple of hours, rarely a whole day. Um, but I do have to get the joy out of opening little dolls that are just so, so cute, because they touch my heart in a way. That's why I like Kelly, Chelsea, her little sister. I like Yummy Land dolls, little Nana dolls, the little dolls, and things like that. And I like the little sisters of the LOL, OMG doll lines. I love their little sisters, especially when they're colorful, because it just sparks that happiness that I know that I need because I don't have that. Um, period. So, but yeah, I do deal with gaslighting in my life, unfortunately, and I've learned to not allow it to get to me because I know that's what it is, because it makes me very angry when it does happen. So, because I have that understanding of that, and I try to, when I'm looking for stuff, to kind of brace myself that I might see something, and I have seen it, and I've been made to feel crazy and stupid. In the beginning, when it was happening, I would get upset and feel kind of crazy and stupid. And yes, it is one of my children who's doing it. So I will say that. I was made to feel crazy and stupid when it would happen. And I would get upset. And then I've learned slowly over time to not get upset because I understand what's happening. But when it happens to them, I don't say anything because you get what you give. If you give good, good comes back to you. If you give out garbage, garbage is going to come back to you. So I don't say anything, but I make it clearly aware that I don't appreciate it. I know I'm not going to get the truth, so I don't even go that far because I know I'm not going to get the truth. So yeah, your girl be dealing with a lot on a daily basis. It's just straight cold crazy sometimes. But anyway, let's get to this beautiful rainbow high doll that was given to me in another doll lot that I showed earlier this year, where I was gifted some Barbies, and um, the rainbow high doll was a part of that. Was it? No, it was dolls that I had purchased from another person. It was the rainbow high doll, and I think it was a couple of Barbies that I had purchased from another member in the doll community who was selling dolls. Yeah. That's how that went down. And so I got her as a part of that lot. And I got her because of her hair, because she has pastel hair. And I love her outfit, and I think she looks super cute. I'm going to tell you exactly who she is, and then we're going to go through her outfit and, what I did to give her a little refresh. So her name is Gabriella Isley, and her signature color is ice, like blue ice. And her personality is icy, original, and trendy. Gabriella was introduced in 2021. She's a student at Rainbow High. Her focus is fashion, technology, and design. So Gabriella, because she's not in the first movie, she shows up in the second movie, and I did do a little bit of research. She obviously showed up in another one of the sections of the movie, because they broke up the whole Rainbow High movie series into a few moving parts, and they're all on YouTube under the Rainbow High um, YouTube channel. So I don't quite remember when she was when she did the dance out with Nicole. So I don't remember that, and I think that's I think that was with Nicole Richie. I think, I'm not sure, but I think it was. Anyway, the point that I'm going to focus with her, with that I remember her the most, is when they did Radiant Week, which is in part two of the Rainbow High series. And during Radiant Week, this is when Jet Dawson first came back. And Jet Dawson is like the famous student designer that went and spent time in one of the Asian countries. Um, and she learned about fabric and stitching and things like that, and got red fabrics and things like that. And she learned fabric history and all those kinds of things, and how certain silks and things was made, by hand. And so Jet Dawson, she was teaching this class and wanted students to make a piece of clothing with some of the fabrics that she had. She did an overview. She did a basically like a TED talk with the students that she was going to be working with during Radiant Week in terms of you know making an outfit as part of that, as part of their project. So um, Amaya Rain, she is known for like sewing quickly, drawing quickly, and she's a fashion focus as well. Amaya is the one who replaced Bella Parker. So Amaya's desk was across from Gabriella's desk. So Jet Dawson was going around and looking at the different students' work to see, like if they needed help, looking at the quality of the stitching, paying attention to the designs, and paying attention to the fashion story that all of the students was telling as they was creating their own, fashion piece. So Amaya was trying to, pretty much impress Jack Dawson by being fast, and she made a pretty dress. But she was being fast. There was a lot of loose stitching, hanging threads, and things like that because she just wanted to impress her, even though the work wasn't as finished as it could have been. So Gabriella, whose desk was across from uh, Amaya's, when Jet Dawson went to go talk to her, she was like, yes, I took my time. I did my stitching well. I did this and that and the other. And her dress was pretty. And so happened her dress was ice blue, like the color that she has on. And the dress was pretty. It had pleats and everything. So she was just basically just trying to, she was, clamoring for attention and, just trying to show off in front of Jet Dawson. But that didn't impress Jet Dawson. So Jet Dawson, after she talked to um, Amaya, got herself together and got some real pretty gold threads, and she finished the, dress and cleaned up her edges and everything, and the dress turned out beautifully, you know. And so Jet Dawson went back and checked out Amaya's outfit, and she was very pleased, and she was happy that she used the stitching and shared in the sharing with her the inspiration of how her dress looks like the broken dishes that was done in a lot of the Asian countries. I can't remember which one, so I'm not going to be disrespectful. And how what they do is that they lined it or they put it back together with gold, and it was very pretty, and that's how her dress looked. And so she told Amaya, don't worry about it, that she was waitlisted. And Jet Dawson explained how she too was waitlisted while she was waiting to get into Rainbow High, and how she worked at a little cafe pretty much to shut up Gabriella, who was just being a little smart alecky. Whew, had to catch myself. Girl that just needed to not act like that. So Gabriella humbled herself, and she too wound up agreeing with Jack Dawson about the fact that Amaya's outfit was very pretty, and she was like shamed for the way she acted because she knew that the way she acted was not right. So, and little more on Gabriella. She also did another project with Bella and Sherry, because remember Bella came back during this part two of Rainbow High. So during Radiant Week, as you know, they always had all these projects and these deadlines and all these fashion things that they had to do to prove that they could do what it is that they needed to do to get their degree or whatever that they was going for while they was going to Rainbow High, um, for their achievements. And so she did another project with Bella and Cheryl, which I remember. Um, And they use fashion technology. They used all of their focuses together to do this project together. And in the end, they were one of the ones that won. Um, yeah, because with Bella Parker, they're one of the ones that won a major prize, but they got to go off to New York and do greater things for on behalf of the school, because it was another school that was in New York, based on the I would say she would be like the principal or the director. They were good friends. So, and she came, and it turned out good, but they had to go through a lot to get there. So, and but this is the part where Bella Parker got to accomplish the goal that she wanted to accomplish, and still got to meet the famous um, um, theater actress that she wanted to meet, who have all these Tony Awards and things like that. So yeah, she did musicals and all these things, not knowing that she was a friend of the director of the school, and she came there as a favor because she too was like part of the Rainbow High alumni, because she used to go to the school there as well. So in the end, you know, she got to do what she needed to do, and yeah. So, but Miss Gabriella, she has perfectionism issues. She's actually, she she does have friends and everything, but she's only nice to the people that she like on the outer appearance. She's very shallow, very, like the what's the word that I'm looking for? She's a nepo baby, through nepotism, wealth, and all of that. And she wanted to have the bajillionaire dude that she really liked as her boyfriend, and this and that and the other. Just very shallow rich girl stuff. So, but that's just who she was. And but I still like her as a doll, even though she has these issues that need a lot of work. And yeah, so let's take a closer look at her. So I got her standing behind this sofa I got from the dollar store, because they come out with different things. Because the particular stand that she's on, because this is a heavier doll, they really need to be on their own Rainbow High stand, because it's a different stand. But anyway, I have washed her. She's wearing a dress under here with her jacket, and that has Rainbow High, and a little faux python leather jacket with the little bows on the side. Super cute. And these are her cute little shoes that have the little R's on the side. Now, of course, she had a different hair, because a lot of them wear like the flat hairdos and things like that. So the reality is that I like the 1980s and 90s full hairdos. And for those of you who grew up in that era, because I was a teenager in that era, since that I'm a Gen X, you want a fluffy, pretty hairdos. And I'm turning this gently because she's heavier than the stand, and we don't want any mishaps. So she has like the full curls and the little twists out in the front. And as you can see, I made her some earrings. Now that I know more about her personality, I might go back and make some other earrings. So, but we will see about that. But that's her, and she has like the pearl essence in her face, and the glass eyes, the real eyelashes. And she was in very good condition when I got her, because I didn't, I got her as a, relove doll. And I would definitely, wouldn't mind giving dolls a new home, because I would rather do that than to end up in some weird place. So that is Miss Gabriella. And so, um, since I've talked about this Yummy Land doll, let's see who she is. Um, um, uh, Callie birthday cake, which is super cute. And I love them. They look so cute, but it's just that every time I look at the original Yummy Land Betsy Bubblegum trip into Yummy Land, it's like two entirely different worlds. It's like I just can't, it just ain't for me. But I love the dolls, and I've tried to look at the cartoons, but it was like, can't do it, cannot do it. So I'm going to open her up, and we are going to take a look at her. Let me see, cause y'all, let me see if I can get hold to some scissors nearby. Okay, I got it out from the bottom. Super cute. So I got it out from the bottom. And let's pull her out because she's like not in there. She is. Let me see. Oh, yes, she is. But I can get her out though, because of the rubber bands they got on her. So let me see here. All right. So she is so cute, y'all. Look at them with the same colors. What are the odds that I'm opening up two dolls that that have the same thing going on? Let me see. Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm opening up the back parts and pulling the rest of this out. I know you hear me. Let me see. My light situation is janky, so it is that. So, and we've done it before, and I'm gonna do it again because it is fun. It is fun, and I need all the fun I can get in my life. So first, we're gonna open up the lip gloss. We're gonna open up the lip gloss, and I'm gonna sit it right here. Sit it on the thing, so just in case it drip. And then you're gonna add the color first. So we're gonna pop it open. Ooh, messy, messy, messy. That's why I generally don't like doing this, but we're gonna put some color down in there. So, all right, so that's the color. And this is the scent right here. So, all right. It smells like cake. The scent smells like cake. And y'all, this is getting on my nerves. Okay, I popped the little thing off of it so I can pour it down in there. So, let's finish pouring this down in here. Yeah. So as you can see, we have all that down in there. And then the next thing we have, let me set this right here. We have the little stick right here. So we have the little stir right here, and we have, y'all, this is a keychain. I finally figured out what this is. That is a key chain. So we're going to take this and we're going to stir it and stir it and stir it. They finally learned the correct measurement, so this won't go in it. So we're going to stir and stir and stir. So that's enough. That's enough. So now we're going to put this back down in here and close it up. Close it up. Do I use these? I don't. So basically this little part right here where it snaps on, you take it and, okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna have to snap it on this side because my hand's greasy a little bit from dealing with the lip gloss. So give me a second. All right, so we got this part hooked up on there like that, right? So there's a little part on her head, as you can see right here, where the keychain goes. So I'm going to try to do this part on the camera so you can see exactly. I'm going to have to do this over here too, y'all. Just bear with me. Y'all see me trying, so. Give me a second. Let me move that out the way. Because my hands are really greasy from this. So. Let me see. Give me a second. This is where we need some interlude music or something like that. Like, let me see if I can do it with my other hand. So you can see it. And once I figured out that they were actual keychains or whatever. Oh, come on. Oh, give me a second. I know what I can do. I hope. Yeah. So, when in doubt, give me a second because it's like, there we go. Because it's hard. There you go. Ooh, so, y'all, I used a pair of pliers to get it down in there, honestly. But anyway, this is what it looks like when you finish. It's a keychain. Super cute, right? Right? Cute. So, that's that. Now, let's set her right here because remember, y'all, I told y'all I had some doll mail. Let me see. Where can I put her? Excuse me, so she doesn't fall all over the place. Okay, over here. She cool over here. But y'all know, y'all remember I told y'all that there's a piece in this table that I don't know what be going on. And it causes things to fall over. Yeah. So, now. So, I got a big trash bag because I'm going to show y'all something. I sure am. I don't know. I'm going to keep this part. I know you hear me saying I'm going to keep this part. So let me move this desk out the way. Let me move everybody out the way, y'all, because I'm going to need all this space. You know, like they would say back in the days, say, give me room, give me room. Your girl need room. So So let's even move her out the way. Y'all like, what is she doing? Whew, y'all. And I'm hoping I got enough room for it. Yes, I did. I know y'all like, I know you like, no, she not showing us another one of these. Yes, I am. This is like someone who gets every version of the gets every version of the My Little Ponies. They get the original, and then they want series 1, series 2, series 3. So y'all, I've been wanting this one, and she's sitting in my cart on eBay. Who don't have stuff sitting in their carts on eBay, Amazon? You know what I'm saying? And then when your pockets allow, you get it pieces here and there. So y'all, check this out. I told you I got a TikTok, and I'm gonna put my TikTok in the community section, so y'all can, whenever you feel like it, if you want to take a look at TikTok and see what's going on. But anyway, I saw her on TikTok, and then people have TikTok shops, and trust me, let disclaimer, I'm sharing this because this is a doll that I wanted. I'm not sharing this to encourage anybody to shop or do anything, okay? Because at the price that she was on eBay, she was still sitting in my cart. It was the price that got me, that said, okay, let's go ahead on and pull the trigger. And I had never purchased anything from TikTok before. And that's funny because I never purchased anything on YouTube either. And for whatever reason, it's like I just never pull a trigger on, us getting on, buying stuff from YouTube like that. But in the TikTok shop, y'all, now this doll right here, I'm going to tell you how much she normally is. How much? Oh, okay. How much she normally is, and she is the Barbie color reveal styling head. Okay. As you can see, she is originally $30, right? I'm gonna bring it as close as I can. Y'all can see it is blurry, but y'all can see she's $30. Y'all, I paid $10 for her on TikTok. I thought it was a joke, but I took a chance because I really wanted her, and I was like, if I could get this doll for $10 as opposed to $20, I'm all for it because I shop on a budget. I'm a bargain hunter, and that's just the way I do things. So, and it was so. I got her for $10, free shipping. Totally, it came to $11.43, and they sent her via FedEx. Got it very fast, and it was like, wow. Could not believe that I got her that quickly, right? So here she is, and she cost a lot more on eBay. So I wanted her because it's not out of my system to have the Barbie style head. We all know why I love dolls style heads and things like that, because I have a thing for doing hair, and I'm slowly getting it back into it. You've seen the other two doll style heads that I have, that I did, the Barbie ones that I shared, I did their hair. And I have another Brooklyn, and I have one where she has the curly natural hair. I think I shared her, last year before last, I think 2 years ago. And so yeah, I got her, and we about to open her up right now. So let me do this gently. Christy's still hanging on. So let's move her over here. So, and you know, this too is a part of my healing, feeling, you know, getting back into doing hair. And I need that. I really, really need, I need this. I need to, you know, revisit these parts of my life. I really do. So we took her out of the box. So here she is out of the box. And let's take a look at her to let's look at everything. So she has a headband, she has bow rats, and all of this is color reveal with water. And, you know, I just did the lip gloss thing and everything was like a mess. So this is her where you know, like as if it was hair dye, whatever. You put the water in here and the little sponges, and then she has her hair elastics and her bow rats and things like that, and her little pony elastics and things like that. And my thing is, she looking like she has a lot more hair. And this, I'm going to kind of like do a comparison to, you know, take a look at a few things because I gotta remember to take her out. All I have to do is twist some things, and okay. Let me. That's why I have this huge trash bag over here, and let me. Let me get hold to some scissors. I always can get hold to some scissors. It may never be the scissors I want, but I can get a hold to some scissors. So so let me see. And she does have these stays in the back of her head. And let me see. I just have the pliers over here. So I'm going to take the pliers that I'm using right here. These right here. And I'm going to pull these stays out of her head. Because she's a bigger doll. And I probably could pull it. But y'all, I'm probably gonna mess up I'm gonna mess up some things trying to pull these stays out of her head. So, and I'm probably am gonna have to cut them out. So, because I'm literally just getting like enough of it out to oh, good exercise though. So we have the stays out of her head. We have the bottom part of it pulled out. Let me see if I can just pull her hair out. And oh yeah, girlfriend has a lot of hair, and that's what I want to take a look at. Even though she has you know, box hair, but I want to take a look at her hair because y'all look at it, because the other ones, the other dolls that I've had, she has way more hair. She almost has about like the same amount of hair like a mannequin. That, you know, well, you may not know, but the cosmetology mannequins, she has just about as much hair as they do. And she has a lot in comparison to the other dolls that I've had. She has a lot of hair, a lot. And yeah, so I've been trying to process, you know, how do I feel having her, and you know, what I think about her. And I still haven't fully processed that yet, and that's okay, because I'm still going to, you know, I think this doll I'm going to like take my time and just do her hair and just really not talk about it, and maybe just silently think about it maybe, and see how I'm feeling. I'm cutting out these accessories so we can take a good look at them. And of course, I'm going to make jewelry for her. Because the dolls like that, they can wear human jewelry, a human adult size jewelry. And I'm going to make jewelry for her, and y'all will see her in pictures. So these are the ponytail elastics that she has, red, purple, and blue. Something fell on the floor. One of the stays fell on the floor. And then she has, I'm going to tear this out. This is like the little bowl, like after you done mixed up your dye and everything, which is just water you put in here. You can do various things with that. And the cutest little brush that says Barbie on there. So, love that. And will y'all see another style head at some point? If I see another one that I like, I'll get it. And the price is good? Absolutely. So, here's a little headband right there. And then here's the little, the dip in the water and, little things on her face. And then we have little hair elastics in purple and green. And these are ones like when you put them in water. Let me see. You put these in water and they reveal. Son, can you put some water in here for me? Oh, shoot. Some cold water. I will do the color reveal to reveal the tops on these little ponytail things right here. And these are the little barrettes right here, which you actually could use on the little for people who have little girls. So yeah, so what we're gonna do here is this right here, and we're gonna drop these in here. And I don't okay, give me a second. We're gonna let them sit in the water and then do the water reveal. These little barrettes, they bring back so many memories. Oh, here's another one that says love right here. And then here's let me do something because let me do something because this light that I'm dealing with just wants to fall over, and that's what we don't want to happen. We don't want the light to fall over. Give me a second. This is a weird video session, but okay. It's working a little bit. All right. So, and this is another barrette, so I'm going to pull the other one out. And this is another barrette, so we're going to take that out. Let me set this aside in this trash bag. I know this is a longer video, and you know what? That's okay. That is okay with me. So now that I'm going to try to show it without spilling it. As you can see, the color has come off of it. I just did it with some cold water, and now let's reveal what each one looks like. I don't have any. Oh, yes, I do. I was going to say, I don't have any tissue nearby, but yes, I do. So, we're going to take them out one at a time, and I'm going to wipe them off so you can see. So here's a pretty pink one, little pink star one. And let's take the color off of that. And yeah. So here's a butterfly one. Some of the color did not come off of it, but that's okay. And here's another another star that has like a little star design on it. And here's another butterfly one that has like a little purple speck on it. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that, or if it all came off. I don't know. But it has it does. It has like little purple designs on it. So maybe this one has like little designs on it as well. It does. Okay. We got to get through a couple more. And this one right here is another star one right there. And here's another one. That has flowers on, that has little hearts on the butterfly. These are so cute. And then here's another one that has designs on a butterfly right here. And y'all, this is indeed the last one that has designs on it as well. So let's set the little water cup aside right there. So yeah, this one has little designs on it as well. So it's another one that has little designs on it. So that's all I have for y'all. You know, in this video, I'm gonna use that girl, this video is almost an hour. That's more than enough, okay? Y'all, but I really think I just needed to do this video. So yeah, this is all I have for you today. So yeah, that's these two girlies right there. And the other girly that I'm gonna, show. So, there will be a video on Friday. It will be a Castaway series. So get ready for that. Yeah, so do all the happy things that you would normally do. Please like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification button so you know when I upload a new video. And until tomorrow, let's always stay fierce and fabulous. And may your dolly dreams continue to come true.